say you wanna watch a drama. You say you wanna watch a comedy. Well, you can watch it with your mama, or you can watch it with your daddy. You'll even sit and watch it with your middle schooler, so you can come and talk around a water cooler. We're watching all day and all night. Couch potatoes unite. Whoa, whoa. Couch potatoes unite. Whoa, whoa. Couch potatoes unite.
Hello, and welcome to a brand new mini-sode of the podcast entitled Couch Potatoes Unite! Which is based on a blog of the same name, because this podcast has grown just enough for us to think you might actually want to know a little bit about the team of tubular couch potatoes that make up Couch Potatoes Unite! Foreshadowing! My name is Kylie, and I love TV. If you feel the same, keep listening and or checking out our website, couchpotatoesunite.wordpress.com, as you're bound to find some common ground or something you like. For Couch Potatoes Unite, we're all about the wonders and the unique long-form storytelling of the small screen. CPU! Hopes you've been following releases of brand new episodes of the podcast on Wednesdays, as well as new blog entries on some Tuesdays, and as always, we have several more new episodes on the way. Because the panelists and I live lives behind our podcast, the episodes are published once per week. Subscribe to the blog or the podcast via iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher Radio, via Google Play, and now on Spotify to stay on top of brand new episodes. Episodes already published discuss a variety of shows around the water cooler, including but not limited to Fuller House, Westworld, The Good Place, Arrested Development, Jane the Virgin, Schitt's Creek, Doctor Who, Supernatural, and Orange is the New Black. Plus, new episodes are in the works, including revisits for Gotham, Game of Thrones, Stranger Things, iZombie, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., 13 Reasons Why, The Crown, American Horror Story, Grace and Frankie. The Marvel's Defenders series will talk Season 2 of The Punisher. The DCTU series will tackle the Crisis on Infinite Earths. And the Star Trek 50 Plus series will chat the first season of The Next Generation. We'll be launching new panels covering Riverdale, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, Altered Carbon, Mr. Robot, Charmed, Outlander, The Breaking Bad universe, and This Is Us. And because we look back at shows now past, we'll take a small look back at a short-term show from some kind of yesteryear, namely Freaks and Geeks. We'll don witch hats and bring our Salem cats for Sabrina the Teenage Witch. We'll put out some musical stops for our crazy ex-girlfriend. We'll revisit one of the all-time and most watched classic sitcoms in MASH, and we'll consider the moral implications and quick cancellation of Dollhouse. By the way, did you know that CPU also from time to time goes live? We've been live from bunkers and comedy shows and Comic-Cons, and we went live from Blue Bridge Games in April of last year to take a shiny look back at Firefly. Plus, we're planning more live appearances and other cool stuff, so make sure you like or follow us at our Facebook page, our Twitter at CPU Podcast, our Instagram at Couch Potatoes Unite, or subscribe to the blog, our YouTube channel, our iTunes Apple channel, our Stitcher Radio channel, or find us on Google Play as well as on Spotify. In the meantime, if you don't hear a show in this podcast format, fellow panelists and I still write reviews, and we always seek new panelists. So if you have any interest in joining the discussion, say hello by finding us at any of those outlets I've mentioned. At the very least, stop by and leave us a thumbs up, comment, or review. We like feedback, and who knows, someday you could be a part of our potato profiles too. To that end, Chief Couch Potato and main moderator Kylie here. Today we continue another new feature on CPU! Our humble little podcast from Grand Rapids, Michigan has been going for about 5 years, if you can believe it. And as always, we will be covering many more shows and introducing many more panels as time progresses. Yet have you ever wondered who the people are behind the first names and voices you hear on this podcast? Well, frequent panelist Sarah thought you might, because she listens to podcasts and enjoys hearing about the personalities behind those, and so she thought you might feel the same about the United Couch Potatoes. I guess we'll see. I guess it's pretty lucky then that today we continue our feature called On the Couch With, wherein you'll be learning a bit more about those of us here at Couch Potatoes Unite! This sixth panelist profile will feature our second most frequent and involved panelist, and one of our moderator team, Nick, interviewing our third most involved panelist, another member of our moderator team, and our arguably most versatile panelist after yours truly, as well as Nick's partner in life and in crime, in love and in marriage, the very same Sarah, with some probing existential questions about her TV watching tastes. Remember, the interviewees in this feature do not receive the questions in advance. It's mostly spontaneous chatterboxing on the couch full of TV watchers, and we hope you enjoy it. Here comes the interview. Hooray, I'm useful.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Sarah.
Oh, good.
What's your name?
It's Nick.
Awesome.
You should know my name,
This is a great interview.
isn't it?
It's great. We're married.
I'm going to ask you a lot of questions.
I'm going to answer all of them.
You're going to listen to them and then respond to them as if you were listening. Unlike other conversations we've had in life.
In the past hour. Yes, I got it.
Okay, so let's just keep this TV related, right?
I think that's what's appropriate.
Let's start with an easy one. What is your favorite episode of television?
It is the postmodern Prometheus. That is from the X-Files. I believe season 4.
Wrong.
5. Kylie and Nick are both giving me the 5. And I think it is one of the most beautiful and stunning episodes of television ever produced. And I love it.
I knew that was your favorite episode of the X-Files, but I didn't know that was going to be your answer to your favorite episode of television.
It's kind of one of those, like, circle puzzle answers because, like I shared on the X-File podcast, when I was at a really low point and I was pregnant with Jack and we were getting all this bad news and we watched it to kind of cheer ourselves up. And we picked that one because it is beautiful and uplifting and about people with differences and like, so now I don't know if it's my favorite because I associate it with that day and it making me feel better or if it just makes me feel happy and enlightened and that's why it's my favorite.
I think it probably is both.
Probably both.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You should definitely listen to the X-Files episodes. If
You should.
Want a more deeper, in-depth analysis.
That's
in
a
that episode.
really deep dive we took for those episodes and great people on that podcast.
My next question is, who is your least favorite character from your favorite TV show?
Well, first of all, it's really hard to pick one favorite TV show.
So I guess I was thinking that of all of the TV shows you like, if there's a character that stands out that you just don't like, almost ruins the show for you.
So immediately my mind went to Star Trek Voyager, and I don't know why.
I know why.
Yeah, I mean, I really like it, but I don't like Cass. She really annoys me. She didn't bother me the first time that I watched it, and maybe not even the second as much, but like the third time through, I really could not stand her.
I was almost positive you'd go to Voyager, but I thought you would pick a different character.
You thought I was
going to
say Neelix.
No.
Oh!
Harry Kim.
Harry Kim? I don't mind him. You don't like him.
Oh, I thought you also didn't like him.
No, I think this is for the Voyager podcast. I think overall the writing that they give him doesn't lend itself very well. Like, he gets a lot of annoying episodes and that doesn't help, but I don't mind him as much as Cass just annoys me.
All right, well, that surprised me. All the shows that you've ever wanted to love, like you saw it was coming out or you thought there was something about it that you'd be really interested in, what's the one that you could never get into? It ended up being a big disappointment to you.
Veep. I talked about this with Kylie on her interview a little bit, but so Veep came out and I was like, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, slam dunk, and Tony Hale, like awesome people. I'm gonna love this. I think we watched 3 or 4 episodes and I didn't laugh and I didn't get it and I didn't understand it. And I recognized that like it's smart and everyone likes it and I wanted to like it, but I just did not like it at all.
Yeah, it was. I remember it being tough for both of us.
Yeah.
And right now, for us to watch things together, it takes a lot of time. It just wasn't worth trying. I really still want to watch that one too, but I want to like it.
I mean, maybe that's in Nick's personal watch time, not like, I don't want to watch it.
I had to throw a Star Trek question in for you, but you already talked Star Trek.
That's okay. I want to hear it.
I just want to know who your favorite character from Star Trek was, the whole universe, and your least favorite, which we kind of got from that other question.
My favorite character in the whole Star Trek universe, that's really hard. That's a hard question. I guess I'm going to go with Janeway, because she's the female captain that we see the most of. I mean, there's some sporadically in all the universe, but she's just strong, but she's vulnerable, and she references that she lost her fiance. She lost a lot, and yet she still was strong for people. I guess Cass, yeah. I mean, there's like guest stars that I don't like, but
If there was a guest star that you disliked more, that would also answer the question. But I'm satisfied with Janeway and Cass.
okay.
Even though there's a whole franchise.
I know it's so hard. There's some people in Star Trek Enterprise that I don't really love that much. What's her name's kind of whiny. I can't think of her name.
Hoshi?
Yeah. All I could think of was her real name, and it's not that actress's fault, but boy, she's whiny.
Yeah, okay. What TV couple reminds you of us the most?
What TV couple? I am going to go with Jim and Pam from The Office because they have 2 children like us and they're trying to balance their lives. But I also they have like a real playful relationship and they support each other, but they're very funny, like they're comedy and they make a lot of sacrifices for each other. That's who I'm going to pick. Who would you pick?
I'd go with that. Because, Jim's funnier than Pam, so that tracks.
So I'm the Jim, you're saying, and you're the Pam? Next question.
You mentioned our children, which plays into my next question. What is your favorite show of the shows they make us watch?
Oh, Lord. So Jack and Eli, the junior podcasters. Like a TV show, not like a YouTube thing.
Not a series of people playing
Not
with
Blippi.
toys. Blippi's a show.
I know. I really enjoyed, what was it called? Julie's Green Room with Julie Andrews?
Oh, yeah.
Was that what it was called?
I think
I
so.
just looked at Kylie.
It's on Netflix. I didn't
Yeah.
watch that too much with them.
I enjoyed that because they taught theater to children. They had an improv person come. Actually, I think it was Ellie Kemper from The Office. And then they had Idina Menzel come and they had different people come and teach writing, performing, ballet. And I'm a big theater nerd, and I like puppets, and it had puppets.
Well, you're just helping me segue, because the next part is mostly musical related.
Oh, great. Good.
Favorite song from a musical episode of television?
Oh, wow. It's Grey's Anatomy, How to Save a Life. I think that's my favorite. I just love their version of that. I'm going to say, though, Riverdale, Season 2, the Carrie episode. Everyone should watch it. It was good. And I enjoyed it very much. Why? What was yours?
My favorite song?
Yeah, from a musical
Well,
episode.
I didn't think of any answers to these questions.
All right.
Maybe you should have been interviewed me.
Nope.
I have a couple more questions for you.
Great. Let's hear them.
This one is, out of all the TV shows you've liked that are either on the air or canceled, which one would you love to have seen a musical episode of?
Well, all of them should have a musical episode because that's just good TV. Oh, man, Nick. This is hard because I'm watching The Office right now and I want to say The Office, but they did Sweeney Todd, sort of. I don't know if that counts.
I don't know, because they're watching it and it's not a lot of the cast doing it.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to go with The Office.
Okay, that's an all right answer.
I know. I just feel like I'm very office-based in this, but I do enjoy that show.
You talked about a bunch of different shows.
Oh, that's good.
I only have one more question for you, but it's kind of a joke based on the last interview one, because I know the answer. Who is your favorite pet from television?
It's Porthos from Star Trek Enterprise. Because he's the cutest dog ever, and he gets to live on a spaceship, and he eats cheese, and live with Scott Bakula. And Jonathan Archer, whatever, but Scott Bakula.
I thought I'd throw that in there.
Isn't he cute, that dog?
Yeah, he's a cute little
What
beagle.
kind of dog? Beagle, thank you. I don't know types of dogs, but...
They're called breeds.
Thanks, Nick. Boy, I'm glad I married you.
You listened to the interview, Kristen interviewing me.
I did.
Were surprised that I didn't say that.
I thought you were going to say that. Kristen asked Nick. If you didn't listen, you should go back and listen. But Kristen asked Nick if he could be any animal.
Oh, be any.
Yeah, be any pet, any TV pet, and live with a family. Who would you pick? And he picked the dog from the Munsters.
No, they don't have a dog.
I don't know what
They
they
have
have.
a dragon. Come on. It's
Oh,
just
that
named
makes
Spot.
your answer much cooler. I actually support your answer now.
He lives under the stairs, and you really just see 2 glowing eyes and fire.
Wow, I've never seen that show. I'm sorry. I apologize, but I thought you were going to say Porthos because then you could live on the Enterprise and that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd probably pick Spot just because I like that Enterprise better.
Oh, you would be Data's cat?
Yeah.
Well, then you'd be a cat, not a dog. I don't know.
I'd still be...
I feel like it...
This is weird.
I know.
I don't have any more questions, but I did just think, after Stranger Things, that's what we're watching together, what's the next show you want to watch whenever the kids go to bed?
Oh, with you?
Yeah, I didn't say that, but that's what I meant.
Yeah. I don't have an answer to that. I don't, honestly. Can you give me a choice? What were we talking about?
Well, I know what we are going to watch next, but I don't know if that's what you want to watch next.
Oh, the next season of Doctor Who?
Yeah.
I do want to watch that. I thought you meant like a whole brand new show that we'd never seen, and that's why I panicked.
The question was up for your interpretation.
There's going to be a new season of Derek, I think. Right?
I think it was just the Christmas special.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I think there is another season coming out. So I would enjoy to watch Derek and Doctor Who. And there's a new season of Castle Rock that I'm kind of excited about.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that too.
So maybe those. And we're in the Star Trek. I mean, we're in season 2 of Star Trek, The Next Gen. So Pulaski's coming our way. We got to get through that nonsense and then...
Yeah, we have to get through that nonsense, like you said. But we're done with this nonsense now. Unless you have anything else to say.
No, just thanks for interviewing me. That was fun.
Well, yeah, this was fun. It's fun to hang out with you without our kids around.
That's true. We love our kids. Bye!
In our next On the Couch With feature, Sarah returns as interviewer to pose questions to our 4th most frequent and involved panelist, as well as our resident comic book expert, Kyle. Plus, we're gearing up for a late 200th episode / 5-year anniversary celebration, as well as revisits for some of your favorite panels and some new panels coming too. Stay tuned for all the wins and what-fors of that. Couch Potatoes Unite! Was produced by Back Pocket Productions, run by yours truly, the Chief Couch Potato, which is really another way of saying executively produced by me, Kylie Piette. My associate producers are Krista Pennington and Selene Rezmer. I edit this podcast, and our logo is by Rebecca Wallace. Our marketing graphic artist is Krista. Our theme song was written by Sarah Milbratz and sung by Sarah, Amy McDaniel, and Kelsey Rezmer. Kelsey played the keyboard, Ian McDonough played the bass, Christian Somerville played the guitar, and the whole kit and caboodle was engineered and produced by Kyle Aspinall and Christian. We hail from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Please, if you like what you hear, take the time to rate us on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, or Google Play, or wherever you find your podcasts. Give us stars, give us comments, give us reviews. Let us know how we're doing. Send us a message. We might just read it on the podcast. Tell us what you like, what you don't like, what we should keep, what we should toss. You know how it goes. And if you have suggestions on shows we might consider, contact us at our website, couchpotatoesunite.wordpress.com, where we have a guest book, by email at couchpotatoesunitepodcast@gmail.com, or via our social media, Facebook, Twitter at CPU Podcast, and Instagram at Couch Potatoes Unite. Though, of course, we add new and old shows to chat about around the water cooler all the time. We always have several more new episodes coming down the pike. Just listen to our intros, and if you miss old episodes or want to know in general what we cover, just find us. We are everywhere and searchable wherever you look for things on the internet. You can search for us, or you can subscribe on our website, our channels, our social media accounts. Stay up on our new events and episodes. Until the next time, if you have nominations for shows we should cover on our podcast, contact us via social media or email. You can volunteer to be a panelist too, and maybe one day be profiled like our panelists all will eventually be. In the meantime, and until next time, until next episode, new episodes are published every Wednesday. Keep listening, keep watching, stay tuned. Bye-bye.